If your knees feel stiff when you first wake up, if standing up after a long rest feels like prying open a rusty hinge, you are not alone. But more importantly, you are not broken, and you are definitely not beyond help. Because today I'm going to walk you through 4 knee-friendly exercises, simple, safe, and backed by science, specifically designed to ease stiffness, restore mobility, and help you move like yourself again. You will not need any equipment. You will not be getting down on the floor. Just your body, a little space to move, and a few minutes of your time. Now here is the important part. These are not just random stretches. Each move was chosen for one reason, to target the deep, hidden causes of stiffness that most routines miss. By the end of this short routine, you will feel the difference, not just in your knees, but in the way you stand, step, and carry yourself. So if you're ready to loosen up those stiff knees without making them worse, let us begin. Exercise 1, the seated knee extension. When your knees feel stiff, what they often need is not more rest, but gentle, controlled motion. This first move is a perfect way to oil the hinges. It helps loosen tight joint capsules, increases circulation, and gently wakes up the muscles around your knee without putting weight on it. It is called the seated knee extension, and it is a classic for good reason. Here is how to do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight and both feet flat on the floor. Now slowly straighten your right leg out in front of you as far as comfortable until your foot is lifted and your knee is extended. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then slowly lower it back down. Repeat this movement 10 times on your right leg, then switch and do the same on your left. Do 2 rounds per leg. Move at a slow, even pace. This is not about speed, it is about control. If your leg shakes a little at the top, that is a good sign. It means your muscles are working. Why this matters? This simple motion helps break up the stiffness that builds up after sitting or sleeping. It also strengthens the quadriceps, a crucial muscle group that supports your knee joint and prevents buckling or pain when standing up. Think of this as your warm-up switch. It tells your knees it is safe to move again. And once you flip that switch, your body becomes more willing to follow. Exercise 2. The calf pump. Now that you have gently mobilized your knees, it is time to get your blood flowing, because stiffness often hides in poor circulation. When fluid does not move freely through your lower legs, your joints do not get the nutrients they need to stay supple and pain-free. That is where the calf pump comes in. It is a simple move, but it sends a powerful message to your entire lower body. Wake up, we are moving again. Here is how to do it. Sit tall in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands gently on your thighs or sides for support. Now raise both heels off the ground so only your toes stay down. Hold for 1 second, then slowly lower your heels and immediately lift your toes so only your heels stay planted. Alternate between lifting your heels and toes in a slow, steady rhythm. Do 15 to 20 repetitions. Rest, then repeat for 2 rounds. Trainer's tip: move like you are rocking gently back and forth, but keep your knees still. The motion should come from your ankles and calves, not your thighs, and breathe deeply as you do it. This helps activate your body's natural pumping mechanism to move fresh blood and synovial fluid through your joints. Why this matters? Your knees are not isolated. They rely on the muscles and veins in your lower legs to stay nourished and protected. This exercise helps flush out inflammation, delivers oxygen-rich blood to your knees, and keeps your joints lubricated like a well-oiled machine. It is not fancy, but it is exactly what your stiff knees crave. You are halfway through, and your joints are already thanking you. Exercise 3. The step back reach. Now that your knees are moving more freely and circulation is flowing, it is time to reconnect the chain, the way your knees, hips, and spine move together. Because in real life, we do not move one joint at a time. We step, twist, reach all in one motion. That is why the step back reach is so powerful. It gently stretches the hip flexors, opens up the front of your body, and teaches your knees to move in harmony with your core and hips. It is like a reset button, and your body knows exactly what to do with it. Here is how to do it. Stand tall near a wall or chair for support. Feet about hip width apart, posture upright. Now step your right foot back about 1 to 2 feet, keeping your heels slightly off the ground. At the same time, reach both arms up overhead. Feel a gentle stretch in the front of your right hip and thigh. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then return to standing. Repeat 8 to 10 times on the right side, then switch to the left. Do 2 rounds per leg. Form tip: keep your chest lifted and your back straight, no leaning forward. This movement is not about speed, it is about length, alignment, and fluidity. And remember to breathe deeply as you reach. Inhale on the way up, exhale as you return. Why this matters? The hip flexors often get tight and shortened from too much sitting. which pulls on the knees and creates tension throughout the lower body. This move counteracts that. It encourages healthy joint spacing, improves posture, and restores natural coordination between the hips, knees, and spine. It is like unlocking a rusty door. Once it opens, movement flows more easily in every direction. Exercise 4. The sit to stand. You have activated your knees. You have improved circulation. You have reconnected your hips and knees to move in sync. Now it is time to bring it all home with a move that mirrors real life. Because what is the point of exercise if it does not help you get up and go? This final move is called the sit to stand, and it might just be the most important motion in your day. Why? Because every time you rise from a chair, get off the couch, or use the toilet, you are doing this movement. And if your knees are stiff, this is where you feel it the most. Let us change that. Here is how to do it. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat and slightly behind your knees. Scoot forward so you are near the edge of the seat. Lean your chest slightly forward, keeping your back straight. Now press through your heels and stand up, using your legs, not momentum. Once you are fully upright, pause for a moment, then slowly sit back down with control. That is 1 rep. Repeat 8 to 10 times. Rest, then complete 2 rounds. Coach's tip: if standing feels difficult at first, place a cushion on the chair to make the seat higher. You can also use your hands to assist lightly on the way up, but aim to reduce hand support over time. The goal is power through your legs, not through your arms. Why this matters? This movement trains your quadriceps, glutes, and core, the exact muscles that help you rise, balance, and move with confidence. It is also a powerful test of how strong and independent your knees really are. Each controlled repetition rewires your nervous system to trust your joints again. And that is the ultimate goal. Not just motion, but confidence in motion. And just like that, you have gently mobilized stiff joints, boosted circulation, realigned your hips and knees, and built real-life strength, all in under 15 minutes. Without equipment, without pain, just thoughtful, science-backed movement. Now let me remind you of something important. You did not just exercise. You trained your body to move better, to rise easier, walk steadier, and live more fully. Stiffness may come with age, but it does not have to control you. Because the secret is not pushing harder, it is moving smarter, and you just proved you can do that. So here is what I want you to remember. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Even a few minutes a day can change how your knees feel, how you move, and how you show up in the world. So keep going. Repeat this routine daily or as often as you can. Listen to your body, celebrate progress, and if this helped you, share it with someone who needs it too. Because strong, pain-free knees are not a luxury. They are your right. You've got this. And your journey toward freer movement, it is just getting started.